Hello and welcome to the Ranting and Raving podcast with myself, Wayne Scott Fox, and Mickey Williams, who he sat there. Doesn't like being introducing himself, so I'll do it for him. And as always, when we start a podcast, we like to try and catch up with what we've been doing over the last week or so. Obviously, mine's been a little bit. It's been 2 weeks now, hasn't it?
Yeah, you've been sunning yourself.
I went away on holiday. I deserved a break, Michael. Had a little break.
We all deserve a break.
Yeah, but I really deserved it.
Why do you deserve
Because I'm a
it?
grafter.
When?
At work.
What are you on about?
Don't go there where you're driving a lorry all day.
Mate,
Sat on your ass.
you're an office bod. That's all you do is sit on your fucking arse, press it enter a couple of times on the computer.
No, don't be like that now.
You take like you're a fucking data analyst or something.
I love Gran Canaria.
Why?
Mate, it's such a place.
Did you go to the sex thing?
To
Swingers
swing-
Club.
that was-
Remember on the other pods?
I was down the road from him, yeah.
Did you not go?
Mas Palomas, Playa de Linguas. No. I'll tell you what was there, though, which was quite interesting. We went to Yumba Shopping Centre, and the crazy thing is, I've been there before,
Yeah.
and it's. I didn't go downstairs.
Why?
I don't know. Just last time I didn't go downstairs. I just stayed on the top floors, which is all shops and coffee shops and restaurants and stuff. And I went downstairs and I thought, okay, I know what this is about. And I kind of quickly went back out and upstairs. So the place that I showed you before over in Mas Palomas, it's got a shopping centre on the top. Then there's a bottom floor, which is just full of swingers clubs and sex shows and all that, right?
Yeah.
Yumba Shopping Centre is the gay quarter downstairs, right? It's all gay bars and stuff.
Okay.
Now, when I was there, it was, which I thought, excuse me, I thought was Gran Canaria Gay Pride,
Yeah.
because there was a big stage, flags everywhere, people walking around in a little bit more kinky stuff than they do at Birmingham Pride, put it that way. And I'm thinking,
but
oh, okay.
It's hotter
Yeah,
over there,
just,
though,
you know,
so they've got no clothes on.
Mate, I've played at Pride for years, a lot of gay friends and everything else, right? Whatever. If that's what you come to wearing, wear it, cool. I'm supportive. I'm all for you doing it. What I wasn't expecting was it was not Gran Canaria Gay Pride. It was called Fetish Pride.
Oh, wow. Please don't tell me there were people walking each other like they were dogs and
There
stuff.
were some things there, and I was a bit like, oh, okay, that looks interesting.
Interesting or fucking weird.
No, it's not weird, Mickey, right? It's sexual preference, right? I'll do some weird shit in my straight life, right? So you could say that I'm weird.
Yeah, but they do it in the street.
They weren't doing anything in the street. They had the outfits on and everything like that. So it's, they express themselves. Fair play to them. Good, go you. So yeah, but Gran Canaria, I love it. It's like the third, fourth time I've been, and I'm going again in September.
Booked it again.
Yeah, so next month I'm going to Turkey for 2 weeks. I'm staying at the Green Nature Diamond, and I was feeling a bit down in the dumps, so I booked Gran Canaria again. I'm staying at the Rui, well, right at the end, Rui Palace.
Okay.
By the sand dunes. So gone back there. Love it. What have you been doing?
Me, just fucking same old shit,
Have
man.
you been watching football?
No, there's none on. And I refuse to watch that Club of World Cup shit.
He's so depressed because there's no football. Every time I speak to him, fucking shit, there's no football. Just tries to get me to the gardening and stuff.
Well, she does. Every fucking pre-season. Like, I watch football, man, and then when pre-season comes, I think I should get a rest, like the footballers do.
Why?
Because it's pre-season. So I should just get to chill, but,
So what kind of stuff do you get involved with outside of football season?
You fucking...
Because you are, I mean, to be fair,
No,
you
yeah.
are a football fanatic. You watch.
Yeah.
Mickey's one of the people he's a massive Liverpool fan, right? He's a massive Liverpool fan. Big Walsall fan, but he's also a massive football fan. He'll watch any match. And
Mate,
really,
I'll watch Torquay versus Gateshead.
yeah.
It's on the
You've always
telly.
been like that. You've always been big into
Don't bother me.
football as a whole.
I've even pushed myself a couple of times to watching the women's football. That's desperate times though.
That's
I would rather watch
Right.
Torquay v Gateshead if
Mate,
I'm honest.
I had a conversation with Ethan about women's football,
Yeah.
right? And he was talking about equal pay.
Don't get me started on equal
Right, hang
pay
on,
in women's football.
right? So this is Ethan's mentality. So he's like, I said, well, women in football, as much as I'm for equal pay, depending on the job, I believe that if you're in a job and what you do generates good revenue for the business and you excel in that job to benefit the business,
You get paid accordingly.
yeah.
Yeah.
Whereas women's football don't generate the crowds that the men's football do. So
Where's the money going to come from?
yeah. So as much as I do like women's football, right, I am a supporter of it and I'm all for it. That it's a great thing, but we couldn't afford to pay them 100, 200 grand a week when they're not.
There ain't even 200 people in the stadium.
Okay, so now you go to this, right? I said to Ethan, just search what the highest ever women's club, not international club attendance is.
Yeah.
Right? The highest attendance is like 92,000, more than the men's have ever had.
Yeah.
Right?
Where's that?
I think it was Germany, Bayern or something.
Okay.
I can't remember what it was.
The Americans have got quite a big following on the women's football.
Yeah, but
More than the men's.
This was, I'm sure it was Bayern Munich versus Leverkusen or something like that. I'm not too sure.
Yeah.
So I said to Ethan, right? I said, oh, well, maybe we should look at you. They're pulling 90,000 people in. He went, yeah, but they're probably charging £2.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. They have them at Walsall, man, and I think the Villa ladies was...
Let me look at the highest attendance in women's football.
Villa ladies played at Bescott for a season or two, and it wasn't much to get in. So, it's got to be pay according, and it really, if they're not getting fucking 2,000 for the door, how are they supposed to go equal pay with a men's game?
It was Barcelona and Wolfsburg at the Camp Nou.
Yeah.
91,648
Yeah, it was €1 to get in.
in 2022.
And they did fucking free school trips. Remember when you used to get to Wembley and stuff like that?
Don't go down the feminist route.
I'm not going down there. It's just, there was one of the pundits, I can't remember which one it is, but she was advocating, if Manchester United women, Manchester United men, they're all part of Manchester United.
No.
So this is what she was saying. I ain't sure if it was Manchester United, but she was saying they're all part of the same club, so they should get paid equally. No, I don't believe in that. Just because it's under the same umbrella doesn't mean that they're generating what the man is. The club's generating it, but the women ain't generating what the men are.
So do they pay the 120s the same wage?
Well, no,
The B team?
because they don't generate the money. And if you're going off that, as an example, right? I can start an OnlyFans next week, right? Well, I could start an OnlyFans next week, and I can start shoving stuff up my arse on video, and I will get 3 or 4 weirdo subscribers. But does that mean I should get paid the same as Rebecca Goodwin or anyone like that on there who get paid fucking 100,000 a month? It doesn't, does it? Because I'm generating my revenue. Same with the women in the football; they're generating their revenue.
Yeah.
And if their revenue isn't getting anywhere near the men's, why do you deserve
The wages are dear to the business that
Yeah.
they're generating.
When Wayne Rooney played for Manchester United and he demanded 300 grand a week, there's 75,000 people in the stadium watching him every week.
Calling his name.
And they're not going to watch Gary Neville.
I hope Gary Neville sees this.
But they're not, are they? They're not going to watch Gary Neville or fucking Jemba.
Yeah, but Gary Neville is probably the
They're going
best.
to watch Rooney and Van Persie and players like that. They're not going to see them. Fucking Luke Shaw.
But do you think that Gary Neville was the best ever English right back?
Yeah. So, whilst Rooney's demanded 300 grand a week, if there's 75,000 in the stadium all paying fucking nearly 50 quid a ticket.
Yeah.
And they're going to see him. And we know they're going to see him.
And his
The
name
club
on top,
know they're going to see him.
Name on top, like Ronaldo.
How many fucking shirts does he sell? He can have 300 grand a week. It reflects what he's done in his profession. He got to the top of his game there.
I only know one. I only really know of one woman footballer. That's that Lehman. Does she still play for Villa?
No, Juve now.
She's in Juve now.
Yeah.
I've never seen a football top out apart from what she wears with her name on.
Yeah, I've never seen anybody wear a woman's England top.
Yeah.
You know, like with Beth Mead or anyone like that on. Never seen anybody. So where do they generate the money to demand the wages to be the same as the men's? It's fucking bullshit.
I'm all for them. I do support them. I am like happy for them.
Start filling your stadiums and then
But how could they?
have a chat about
How
it.
can they fill stadiums? Is it their job or is it the club or is it like the
No,
FA?
but you've got to. It's got to be a better quality, isn't it? You know what I mean? If it's like the car racing, if you want to go and watch Formula One, it's going to be a better quality than Formula 3.
Yeah.
So the tickets will be more expensive. More people will want to go. That's the top prize. That's where the money is.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're not generating money, you can't just go around and go, no, well, we play for Manchester United as well, so we should be paid the same as the lads. I'll tell you what's funny. The American women's team now, the American women's team have been one of the best teams for 20, 30 years in the women's game.
You read the Wrexham thing there?
Yeah.
Oh, go on.
So they've been one of the best teams in world football for the women's game.
Yeah.
And I was having a little flick on YouTube and I found this America versus Wrexham. United States women versus Wrexham. So Wrexham had sent a team over for like a pre-season little thing. And basically the women's national team sort of challenged to play Wrexham, to play a men's team. Now Wrexham were in the National League at the time. So this is like fifth tier. Fifth tier of English football against the best women's team in world football.
Yeah.
Wrexham won 13-0. How can you demand anywhere near equal pay? Like I said, in America, they do their pay is for the national team. It's pretty much the same because the national team, women's team, get more than the men do.
Do you think it's right that we pay to play for your national team? Or is it an honour?
I think it's more. It should be an honour to play for your national team.
Yeah.
I don't think you should get paid for it. You should have your expenses covered.
Oh yeah, all that. Yeah.
But
Not your wage.
Let's be honest. Some of the players now who play for England, Foden and players like that, 250 grand a week. Do you really need paying by England? Give your money to charity.
Yeah,
put it back into grassroots football.
Well, you think about the England team. It's all the best players from
each club.
So they're all on 250
of course
plus.
they are.
So how much is that team costing?
It's costing a fortune, but then they get paid again. Which I don't think. I think for England it should be no. We want to play for England.
Yeah.
We're not interested in the dough, so give the dough to grassroots charities.
Okay,
Build 4G pitches for the kids in local areas.
Yeah, football, community schools and stuff like that to teach.
Keep the kids interested in football.
Yeah,
Off
we
the
need more of
computers.
that. There's not enough of that in the UK.
Nah.
Football schools and this kind of stuff. Not necessarily just football, but other sports things for kids.
Yeah, definitely
there's not enough.
Even like all the youth clubs and stuff have gone now.
Yeah.
Completely. So where do your kids go to play table tennis?
Well, yeah.
Because that was
There's
wicked in
nothing.
the youth club. Everybody played table tennis.
Cool. Okay. One other thing I saw this week,
Yeah.
which I thought, right, who's going to latch on to this and believe this? Is Bonnie Blue a man?
Mate, that'd be fucking hilarious if she was.
She's not a man, bro.
I don't know. The picture's quite convincing, but AI is fucking great, isn't it?
But the internet have brought it
But-
hard.
Just imagine it is true. Let's for devil's advocate say it is true. Imagine being one of them 1,000 men who's fucking turned
but
up to bang a bloke.
I know people who know her, and I've asked them,
Yeah.
and they're like, definitely not.
Nah.
Definitely not. Definitely not.
I think she's fucking vile.
Oh, she's, and I don't understand why Bonnie Blue's that way. Because one, she's a pretty girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's from a quite nice area and stuff, and why she's gone down that route of extremism in adult work.
I mean, if you're going to do adult work, fair enough, get and earn a couple of quid, but do you really need to fucking have 1,000 dicks in you in one day? It's fucking horrible.
And
And
the whole mentality, though.
What I find worse about it all is when she's appearing on shows like GMTV, Good Morning Britain and stuff like that. Why are they giving her the limelight? Because what if there's some young kid, some little 12, 13, 14-year-old girl who ain't gone to school yet?
Yeah. Or off sick.
Listens to that while her mum's watching it and then thinks, fucking hell.
I don't get that philosophy. Why
she's
doing
made
that.
millions. Why are they giving her airtime on fucking mainstream TV?
It's it's baffling.
It's vile.
It's why she would need to go down that route to be that
Why do you
above
want?
and beyond.
Why do you want? I mean, what besides the money?
But she's earning good money anyway. You can earn good money in that industry anyway.
Yeah, she didn't need to fuck 1,000 people.
No, there's no financial gain in that apart from proving a point.
Her fanny must be fucking baggy as fuck now, man.
See, I've had this conversation before with somebody when they're like, porn stars, I bet the fanny's big and sagging or something other, having all them dicks, blah, blah, blah. And I said, how many times do you fuck your husband? Every day without fail, sometimes twice. Porn stars may film once, twice a week, so you're having more dick than they are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The hair's big, though.
I don't know. I know a porn star who's got a really small cock, but he was only in it because of his missus.
Yeah.
She's happy to do boy girl with other people, but he had to be in the scene with other girls.
Okay.
And he had a cut like a dimmer switch.
Nice.
Fucking small man. Funny.
Still flopping it up a porn star, though. Know what I mean? Fumming it in.
Right, I think that's the end of the how we've been.
How we been?
What we've been doing.
Yeah. Go on.
But you still haven't told me how you taking up your time now you've not got football.
The wife has lists.
It was the sigh.
She saves them till summertime.
In case you didn't know, his wife is my sister. Yeah.
It's fucking nauseating, man.
The sigh before it.
Tomorrow, for example, I've got to get some decking boards,
Yeah.
and put them up over the fucking wall in our garden because that's what she wants me to do because there's no football on. And that's like my life on a weekend.
Do you enjoy that kind of stuff?
No, I fucking hate it.
Why?
It's fucking just
But
boring.
every time I go to your house, it's different.
That's because your sister's a twat.
Yeah, but you must get some kind of enjoyment out of you constantly decorating and changing the room around and doing stuff.
Happy wife, happy life, supposed to be like. So I try, but my enthusiasm ain't always fucking great. And then she's like, "Oh, you don't want to do nothing for me?" Like, well, I fucking do, but I want to do it in my own time.
In case anyone's wondering why me and Mickey are a little bit sweaty and stuff,
It's fucking red hot.
so we're filming this during the hot period that the UK is having now. Very, very, very hot. And the fan that we had in here was just circulating hot air, so we know we need to try and get it cooler. So you will see sweat on us. We do apologise, but I'm sure you understand because of the weather.
For the audio listeners, we're sweating our tits off.
Yeah.
Get that visual image in your head.
In case you never got what I was trying to say then. Do you want to get started?
Yeah, go on.
Okay. So
Give us a topic. Let's have a topic.
a topic. I think the one thing was I was talking to somebody the other day and they're on about things that the youth of today will never understand.
Okay.
You know, things like, we used to buy like a cassette pack
Yeah.
and you put it in, you listen and turn it round, play the other side.
Yeah.
And sometimes the tape would come out, you got a penny.
Get a penny inside it. The bic. You have to use the bic though because of the shape. It had to be a bic. Or you're just twisting it. Get the bic. It's got
Things like that.
Got the hexagon in it.
So with this kind of thing, I want to do a bit of interaction with people who are watching and listening now. And we don't want things like, oh, they never knew about game shows or this, that, the other. Actual things that they missed out on
yeah.
I mean, you could even go to the kids these days
No,
don't play Kirby.
what about things you could put in front of a kid and they wouldn't know what it was? Like, I'm going to give you one. Put a floppy disk in front of a kid.
Floppy disk.
Remember floppy disk
Square.
on your computer, your green screen computer, or green writing?
Yeah.
Put that in front of any kid now, below the age
I guarantee
21, they wouldn't know what it was.
if you give a kid a Commodore 64, they'll think it's just a normal computer,
Yeah.
not a gaming computer. And even a Commodore 64, you put a tape into play.
Yeah.
So this is what we want from everybody now. We want
See, our Kenny, put a Commodore 64 in front of him and he'll know exactly what it is.
yeah, because he's with
'Cause
you.
he
and
loves
your
his retro stuff.
old school and stuff. Yeah, but the general consensus of kids these days,
Yeah,
they don't
they
even
wouldn't
play
have a clue.
Kirby. They don't even
I've
climb
seen,
trees.
I've seen a video online where they put you know, the phones, the ring ones,
Oh yeah,
where you press it and you put it out, and they put that in front of the kids, and they went, "Yeah, what's this?" Didn't have a fucking clue what it was.
But again, you sure you know what a phone is?
They didn't have a,
sure,
honestly, no, they didn't have a clue.
Okay, no, I shouldn't have asked that really.
They didn't have a
Silly.
clue. Look, a phone to them is a little
Do
screen.
you remember a little electronic toy about 2 inches,
Yeah.
and it had an animal on? You had to keep looking after
Tamagotchis.
Tamagotchi, and you had to look after it every
Yeah,
day
yeah.
and feed it and walk
Complete fucking load of bollocks.
it. Bro, I bet you had one.
Now I'm going to tell you a wicked one, which...
Did you have one?
No, I never had Tamagotchi.
Full of shit.
Sister had one, I think. I don't want one. I was too busy with my Coca-Cola and Fanta yo-yos.
Ones that lit up.
Remember them?
Hey.
The Fanta ones
Yeah.
and the Sprite ones.
They probably wouldn't even know what a yo-yo is.
No, I'd imagine none of them do. What else? What about brands? Woolworths?
Woolworths, you know.
They wouldn't know what Woolworths is. Tandy? Our Price?
They probably wouldn't even know what Blockbuster is.
They would. Molly and Alfie would, because I used to take them there.
Yeah, you used to take them there.
Yeah, they know what it is, though. We
Right, but
used to know we'd
as
go,
a general consensus of
go
children,
and get a film, but they wouldn't know what a video store is, video shop.
they wouldn't know what a video is, a video cassette.
Yeah, they would. They've got some in the attic still.
Yeah, but you're talking to you.
Kenny wouldn't.
Right, but what I'm saying is you're relating your family when you're retro. Well, Ethan wouldn't know what that is.
Yeah, Ethan's a bit younger. He's only a year
Because I'm
older than
quite
Kenny.
modern and stuff, and I'm like,
Molly and Alfie just got the back end of the VHS era. And then it was started buying DVDs.
the fucking VHS player with a remote on a wire.
Yeah, remember that?
On a wire.
On a fucking wire. Bizarre.
So we want things from you. We want, get them in the comments.
Betamax.
Betamax. My God.
And then you got the obvious one, the Sunday night recording the charts.
Stop, start.
Stop,
the
start,
songs.
yeah. You had to be fucking great to get it perfect.
Before he started talking.
Yeah. Just trying to
Excuse me,
think.
Dad, I'll have a drink of water. I'm sorry, I do apologise.
Trying to think of something else.
It's not as easy as you think, is it?
Nah.
But I
but
guarantee
then,
the listeners.
I
out there
guarantee
will
as
be like,
soon as you stop recording,
this.
there'll be a fucking
Yeah.
1,000 come up.
But the listeners will, they'll be like, this and this, and get them in the comments.
Yeah,
'cause
get in the comments.
what I want to do is do a follow up to this at some other point as well in a couple of weeks.
We'll mention some more things.
So once we've got this up, get them in the comments and we'll talk about what you're putting in.
Trying to think, man, it's pissing me off now.
We actually need to go over a couple of videos because we've told people to interact with us and we haven't yet. Really. Although Tom's been interacting with us, he's like the naughty step and Don and stuff.
Yeah.
But things like this, we need to start talking about more.
Yeah.
He's pick and mix
I'm
still, I
trying
think. Remember halfpenny sweets?
Mate, they used to even be cheaper than that. didn't they? I used to go down the shop with fucking 10 pence. Have a 10
little
pence
cherry
mix.
lips.
And I used to have
eggs,
loads.
frogs.
What's your top 3 favourite sweets from a pick and mix?
White and pink mice.
White mice for me.
White and pink mice all
Nah,
day long,
the pink ones, not asked.
right?
White ones.
The long snakes.
Nah.
It's in the pick and mix.
It is, but
It's
not,
there.
it ain't my top 3. My top 3 would definitely be white mice and pink shrimps.
I don't like them.
I love pink shrimps.
I don't like anything like that because they've got the bananas as well. You know,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
texture.
yeah.
I don't like that.
And the mushrooms.
No, the
pink
pink
and white
mushrooms, but they're
mushrooms.
soft. They're not like the shrimps and bananas.
But I like pink shrimps.
The mushrooms are
I
good.
like the
call.
white mice. And if I had to pick another one, I'd probably go for the old school fruit salad, man.
Yeah.
There's the chew, yeah.
Well, you can just buy it in the shop.
Yeah, but then pick and mix, aren't they?
What would I have? I'd definitely have the snake and the pink and white mice together. They're incredible. God, I'm trying.
Cola bottles?
Nah, not a fan.
No.
Nah,
Cola cubes?
no.
There ain't many old school sweet shops left anymore either, is there?
Last time I went to one, I was in Western Supermare.
There's one in Bloxwich.
Is there?
On the high street, yeah.
In the one in Dudley's?
Marshalls.
There's one in Dudley as well.
Teddy Gray's, isn't it? in
Teddy
Dudley?
Gray's, yeah. I went to one in
They're
Western
old school,
Supermare.
but you got Marshalls on the high street in Bloxwich.
Do you remember the chocolate powder?
No.
You don't remember the chocolate powder?
I remember white powder.
God, why you got to go there? So you get it's just like cocoa powder.
I meant sherbet dip.
Bullshit. Remember
I
the
did.
spaceships?
Yeah.
Wow.
Spaceships where you used to put your tongue on it and it'd melt.
Do people still ask for batter bits?
On the chips?
No, you should go to a chip shop. Can I have some batter bits?
Yeah.
Do they still do that?
Yeah,
The kids still do that.
You can still, obviously, where we live, we've got a massive thing. What doesn't happen anywhere else with chips. And they're called orange chips.
Ah.
And it's battered chips.
I don't even fucking like chips. If you've watched my previous videos from back in the day, I've always said I don't like chips. Give me orange chips, right? Ooh.
Mate, I went...
Salt.
We took the kids to Rill one year when I first got with Kate. I think it was when just after Kenny was born. We went to Rill. And I walked into the chip shop and said, "You got any battered chips?" And she looked at me like I was a fucking alien.
Yeah.
She was like,
Silly local.
"What?" I didn't realise it was local. So she's like, "What?" And I said, "Battered chips." I don't get what you mean. So well, you know batter. She's like, yeah. So do you know them chips that you got down there?
Just put it back.
Did you do? She was like, "Never heard of that."
Because they started from the chip vans, didn't they?
The one I ain't 100%.
I'm sure it was the chip vans that started that. And for those who are not from the Black Country, we have like a van, not like a Mercedes or Transit.
It's like a fucking horse box.
Like a horse box converted
Big
into
fucking
a chip
wagon.
Shop. Yeah. And you walk onto the back and you order chips and then you get out and he fucking drives off.
Yeah.
And the
It's like an ice cream van with
ice
chips.
cream van, yeah. Ice cream van comes round, parks up on the street and everybody goes out and gets
Do they still come up your way?
I haven't seen one for years.
They still do beach now.
I haven't seen one for years. I used to love the chip van.
No, they still do one on the beach now.
Fat Gazzy used to do it by us, a good friend of mine.
They used to, when my granddad lived on Shakespeare, they used to pull up outside his house and do it from there.
I did my nan's. Right, I used to walk up my nan's, do 15 steps, he'd be down the corner. When Uncle Dad's always used to have chicken, my granddad and nan would have some fish.
Get in the comments if you've ever had battered chips.
Yeah.
And tell me, if anybody does them outside of the Midlands.
But you know,
But I wouldn't even say Midlands, I'd say outside of the Black Country.
Do you know
'cause
what?
You can't even get
You
them in Birmingham.
Nah. There's only certain places in Warsaw you can get them as well.
Mate,
They're not everywhere.
It's a taste sensation.
Yeah. Some of the best ones I've had. The Pie Factory do good batter chips.
Yeah.
The Pie Factory do real good chips that they do with them. And there's a place a couple of miles away from my nan's in a place called Pelsall.
Yeah.
Little village chippy. Fucking hell, they're unreal in there.
Okay.
Because it's the £5 for a bag of chips.
Mate, chips are expensive now.
I couldn't believe it when only £5 for a bag of chips. I went, fucking hell.
The most I've paid recently on Just Eat £6.50 for a large bag. They started at £4 and finished at £6.50.
But these guys, they kind of like change your.
It's like
the batter's just nice.
When everybody wants chips in the house, if we order a chippy, it's got to be a big bag. Fucking £6.50 for a bag of chips.
But it's like
Unbelievable.
Yeah, but that's a big. It's £5 for a bag of chips in this place. But you know what you're paying for. The batter's crispy and fluffy, and you have a fish is beautiful.
Yeah.
Incredible stuff. Fucking battered chips.
Battered chips are the one.
Oh man, Chinese. I don't see.
If any of you live outside of the Black Country and you do manage to visit, just try battered chips.
You have to come. You may see the sign saying orange chips.
Yeah, orange chips. That's the same thing.
So if you see orange chips, that's battered chips.
I tell you what I had at Christmas, and I seen it on the menu, and I was like, that sounds disgusting.
What?
Battered mince pie.
That's what they were battered Mars bar and all that shit.
Mate, outrageous.
I don't like mince pies though.
I do like them, but it's a Christmas thing.
No.
I'll have them at Christmas. I'll have one or two, and then that's it. But I seen it on the menu, and there's £1.50, and I was like, chuck one on, man. Let's try it. Unbelievable. Because, the filling in the pie.
I can't stand it.
It heats up as well.
No, it's not for me.
So it's like, yeah, it was nice.
The Christmas of so the one that.
But you get the battered Mars bars and everything as well. I don't know Christmas pudding.
No,
if that's what you're about.
vile stuff.
Yeah, battered Mars bars are big everywhere except the Black Country.
Well, they're big in Scotland, aren't
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when I went down south as well, Devon way, they do them in chippies down there.
they? Have you ever had grape haze and gravy? People think that I've said that wrong.
Yeah, anyway, it's grape haze. Grape haze. And you what was that in the first episode? You're not a yum yum. Grape haze. Have you had grape haze? And
No.
Grape haze and bacon bits.
No, what I've said is I've actually said what it
Fuck
is.
off.
If you listen to this podcast, you can tell the difference in how I speak to you by a fucking country mile.
Yeah, but you're putting it on.
How am I putting it? People have been watching me for years.
Yeah, and you put it on. It's your camera voice.
You talk shit.
Mate, I found you this morning, woke you up.
Yeah.
You were like this.
I was groggy as hell. You're like,
Yeah,
but
was
you
groggy.
called me. Hey, what do you want from the butchers? I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, and you went, I don't want anything.
Don't.
I'm all right. No, you
I
don't
never
say
said
that.
I've never said dough.
Yeah, I don't want
No,
anything. Oh, no,
I
I'm
don't.
all right.
No,
Nah, I'm all right.
Don't want anything. I'd never
Nah.
say dough.
That's
I
what you
can't.
said. You went, nah, I'm all right.
Now I'm all right, yeah.
Yeah, that's Black Country.
No, it's not.
Or I'm. You said Come on.
You still have to fucking do it.
So Black Country, if you're saying I'm, we say And that's what you said this morning. Nah, I'm all right.
No, don't go
So
down that
fuck
path.
off. You're
Don't
a
go
yam
down
yam.
that path.
And you're trying to
I am a
fucking
yum yum.
trying to
I am.
pretend you are.
I'm quite happy to be a yum yum, right? I've been here all my life. I've been born and bred and everything else. But I don't speak like a yum yum. You cannot say I speak like a yum yum. You can't.
He does, man. Off camera, he does.
Bullshit. Should we get cracking or what?
Go on. Where we at?
I've had an email from a local guy
For what?
for the dilemma.
We ain't had our break yet.
Are we not doing?
No.
See how eager I am.
You did this last time.
I know.
Fucking penis.
He moans at me all the time as well. You're not done this, you're not done that, blah, 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 blah.
Because before. Hang on.
I want more to do with them who are watching.
Yeah, that's the second half of the show. We ain't finished the first
Yeah,
half.
but like the interaction stuff, like just with all these things that kids wouldn't know if you put in front of us. I want to do more things. I like that kind of stuff. I like how that conversation's just gone around with several different topics.
I want to finish that conversation by saying this one. How did, right, if think about it now, you used to drive as well. You
Yeah.
used to go on a motorway a lot.
Yeah.
That fairly recently, considering, the technology that's around now, I see it every day. Every single car has got a map on the screen now. Or
Satnav.
Satnav on the screen. They've all got maps, digital maps, Satnavs, phones, whatever.
Yeah.
Showing you where to go. How did we survive before them?
But people have got lazy.
Well, of course we have, but it's like I drive lorries for a living.
Yeah.
Some of the places I get to, we've had a Satnav. I don't think I'd fucking get there.
You would.
'Cause I use this app called What 3 Words.
Yeah, you talked about it before to me.
What 3 Words is? It's like basically it's fucking made the world into a grid of little squares on a map, and every square is 3 meters by 3 meters where it is.
Okay.
And if you click on it, it gives you 3 words, and that's the location. So if you put that into what 3 words, say I don't know, fucking gizmo, cup, and plant, it directs you to that exact spot. And then what you can do with that is share that with your sat nav, so it takes you directly to it.
Okay.
I don't know how I'd have survived driving wagons with an atlas.
Um,
I seen a geezer the other day in the lay-by, oldish fella like. He was probably fucking late 50s, early 60s in the wagon while I was having a break in the lay-by. Got out for a piss, had a look.
map.
Fucking map. Like that. He's had a map out. And I was like, how the fuck does he do that? Because he's wherever he is at that point. If he's an hour away, he's got to go, right, I've got to go up the A34. I've got to go down the B41. It's like
I think what it
driving's
is,
lazy now.
Yeah, but I think like people say to me at work when we've got to go on long distance shows for events and stuff, they're like, Wayne, why'd you never use a sat nav? Because I can take you to literally any city or town in the UK, but I can't get you to a specific point within that town.
Yeah.
So once I get close to
Then
it,
you
then
sat-nav
I
it.
have to sat nav it. So back then, I suppose it'd be right. I know how to get somewhere.
Yeah, it's like I know how to get to Manchester.
Mm.
But when you're in Manchester, Manchester's a big place. And if I'm delivering to some industrial estate or some fucking housing estate, you ain't just doing it off an atlas, man. I don't know how we do it.
I think they were called, were they called like platers or something back then? Like drivers and stuff who were on the road all the time. Something like that.
Don't know. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think I'd survive my job.
But Satnavs are not always good. Once took me in a fucking circle once.
It depends. Depends on what you spend your money on.
I called it a daft nav.
Yeah.
I've gone down a road, I could have turned left and then left again, but I've gone all the way down to the fucking island and come back this way.
The one I've got, I've had it for about a year. It's never let me down.
Google Maps has never let me down.
It once took me up a road that wasn't finished. So when I got there was a dirt track in front of me, and I was like, and I needed to be the other side of the field, like, so it was just a case of reversing it out. But it's a Garmin one I got. I paid about 400 quid for it.
We should use Google Maps. Google Maps is brilliant.
Can't do it with the wagons.
Why?
Because it's for cars. Google Maps is for cars.
On your phone?
Yeah. But Google Maps is designed for cars. My wagon's fucking...
I'll get you. Yeah, you need to
12 metres long, my wagon is.
I'll get you. So you need to know the roads where your lorry can fit around.
Yeah. If sometimes there's a location I'm unsure of, Google Maps could be more accurate. But I'll have my Satnav on and then Google Maps on the side.
Yeah.
But Google Maps will take you down streets
the
wagon can't get down.
Yeah. Like so bridges and that as well, innit?
Yeah. None of the bridges are on Google Maps.
Yeah, I've noticed that because I got stuck once in a fucking transit van. Bastards.
Oh, mate, I fucking went over a 3.5 ton bridge in my 32 before when I got stuck. I just fucking blasted over it because there was no way I was going back down the country lane. So I just fucking carried on straight over it.
Imagine if that had to give way.
I'd have been all right. I'd have got over. It's only over a stream.
Fucking hell.
Not advised, like, but there was it was such a tight. I would have had to reverse about 2 miles
proper
down the
country lane.
Yeah,
you like, it was for one car.
Yeah.
I get you.
And I was just like, I ain't going to be able to go down there. And then
no way to turn around over, is there?
I did stop, and this guy went to me, just fucking fly over, mate. We use it all the time. And I went, yeah, but it's only 3.5 ton. And he went, mate, that's where we work down there. We use this all the time. Don't worry about it. So I was like, straight over.
Dangerous driving there by Michael.
Mm.
How long we done?
I don't do it often.
How long we got?
Right.
What? Does anybody understand what fucking time that was then? How long have we done?
We're all right.
We're all right.
We're all right. We're all right for time.
What? And he moans at me.
We're sound for time, man. Ugh, anything else?
In case you're wondering why I say that to him, is because we record this in 2 parts, and he's actually going to change this week. He's going to give you something for half time. How are you going to get away with that as well if you can't get away with Pan Perception?
Because Pan Perception's not licensed to us. I've got one of his remixes and one of his tracks on my label.
So we can play my stuff and yours because it's
anything that's on Criminal. I can put.
Wow. Okay.
Because you have to have the copyright lifted for the channels.
Yeah.
Which I can do through my distributor.
Okay.
I've sorted that out with them. So, yeah, this week then for the break, we're going to have a break now. And I've actually picked one of these Div's tunes.
Why is he calling me a div?
You're a div?
He wonders why I ignore him all week.
Because you're a div?
Posting a fucking picture of me on the sofa.
That's why I call you a div.
Is it the picture you put of me on the fucking sofa?
Don't go to sleep.
I was tired.
Yeah, so work to do.
I couldn't do nothing. You're fucking dead. Like, I need to do this. I need to do this. I can't do that. So I'm just going to go sleep until you're done.
Right, let's have a break then. And in this break, you're going to hear Wayne's track called So Confused, which is on Criminal Records. We'll put a link in the description where you can click the link and you can go to Spotify and stream it as many times as you want if you like it.
Fucking bad.
If you don't like it, let Wayne know.
Bad boy tune. Bad boy tune.
Right. See you in 5 minutes.
You know that I don't want you, so just let me be on my own tonight. You know that I don't want you. You know that I am better off alone. You know that I don't need you, so just let me be on my own tonight. You know that I don't want you. So just let me be on my own tonight. I'm never ever on my own. I got you, you got me, and that's why we're meant to be. I'm never ever on my own. I got you, you got me, and that's why we're meant to be. 'Cause I have no choice, so I turn up the noise of what is screaming from within inside my mind. 'Cause I have no choice, so I turn up the noise of what is screaming from within inside my mind. 'Cause I have no choice, so I turn up the noise of what is screaming from within inside my mind. 'Cause I have no choice, so I turn up the noise of what is screaming from within inside my mind. You know that I don't want you. You know that I don't want you. So just let me be on my own tonight. You know that I don't want you. You know that I don't want you. So just let me be on my own tonight.
Welcome back to the second part of Ranting and Raving podcast with myself, Wayne Scott Fox, and Mickey Williams. And this is the part of the show which I was trying to do in the first part. Mickey moans at me. Where we do the dilemmas, the naughty step, get in the bin.
That's all in part 2.
I
Stop
know.
trying to put it in part 1.
I know, but I get excited. I like it. I love this podcast. It's great. And we've all got to, you've got to do some appreciation for the editing work that's going out at the minute as well.
Yeah, it fucking takes me ages.
Moan.
Fucking takes a long time, man.
Alfie, you know what Alfie said to me the other day?
What?
Every time I come in, he sat watching podcasts.
I like watching podcasts.
He's like, oh, that's commitment from Mickey. Get in there.
Anyway, what did we think of Wayne's tune in the break? So confused. Let us know in the comments if you liked it.
It's available where?
It's available on Spotify, and the link is in the descriptions.
Nice.
Wherever you're watching or listening, the link will be in the description, so you can click it and like it on Spotify and stream it from there as well.
Thanks for your support.
You ain't got none yet.
Doesn't matter, I'm telling them in advance because I'm nice like that.
What if they don't like you?
Well, thanks for support. Listen to it anyway.
Thanks for fucking hating my record.
You can't please everybody.
Oh well, never mind. Right, let's go on to get in the bin then, which is this. And what's going to go in there this week?
I dread to think some of the shit you come out with.
We've had an email this week from
Someone's give you one.
yeah, another one. We had one last week. Do you not listen?
The promo one, wasn't he?
No, we had the cat calf one.
Was that last week?
Yeah, some lad from up
Oh,
north.
I've been on my holidays.
You can listen to it. Right, so we've had an email from Rachel from Birmingham,
Oh, Rummy.
and I quite like this one. I'd never really thought of it,
Okay.
but yeah, because I'm a grumpy bastard. I'm on Rachel's side. All the
Oh
day.
God, that means I'm not gonna be.
Probably not.
Come on in.
Right, Rachel from Birmingham. Then she wants to put gender reveal parties in the bin.
Oh my God.
And I absolutely fucking agree with that. What a fucking waste of time.
Do you want listeners or not?
What do you mean? Do I want listeners? Of course I want listeners. I just don't want gender reveal parties.
Why?
What's the fucking point? Stand there with a fucking confetti cannon. Boo.
Do you know
Oh,
what
it's
I'm
a girl.
Do you know what I'm gonna do?
Fuck off.
Next time one of my friends, I've had a gender like say one of my mates gets his missus pregnant.
Yeah.
And they have a gender reveal party. Let's say it's the balloon when they pop the balloon.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fuck with it. I am. So when they pop the balloon, it's gonna come out black.
No, just put loads of different colour things in there.
Imagine that.
So it comes out like a rainbow.
Imagine she pops it, it's black.
Black. That'd be funny. That would be hilarious.
So
Or like I just said, fill it with different coloured ones.
yeah.
When the pop it comes out like a rainbow. You go, oh, your kid's gay? He's not even born
Mickey.
yet. He loves the rainbow.
God, you borderline getting. Ugh.
Why? You're fucking too worried, you are.
I'm not too worried. He's just,
We can joke.
we can.
A joke's a fucking joke,
but
man.
society is so fucking woke at the
Stop
minute.
being fucking fragile.
Don't-
You know what?
Right.
If you are fragile, fuck off.
Right, don't forget, look at the controversy I had for years doing my videos. I don't care, right? I'm more, yeah. But I know the consequences that come with it now. And I don't want that for this podcast.
Nah, well, I put it on YouTube and I put over 18 as your
If people want to
target
be
audience
bent, they can be
anyway.
bent. It's up to
I
them.
don't saying they can't. I'm just saying, if you popped a balloon at the gender reveal party and you filled it with loads of rainbow colours, you could go, "Oh, your kid's gay." What's wrong with that?
Mind you, you could
You
say
just
I'm
said he- you
racist.
just said he's
yeah,
fucking black.
you could say I'm racist. Yeah, I'll get it. All right, yeah.
Fuck off.
Right,
Fucking worrying
but
too much.
I'm not. I want this podcast to work, and I don't want to.
Yeah, well, I want it to work as well. And
You've already seen some of the comments of fucking dickheads bitching at me, and I can't keep
Like-
my mouth shut.
Rachel, I want to put gender reveal parties in the bin because I think they're a fucking waste of time.
What? She hasn't said why or anything. She just put.
You don't need to say why. Why do you need to say why? Why do you have? Why have you got to pop a balloon to see what fucking kid you're having?
I had the best gender
We
reveal
went
ever,
when we went for a scan with Kenny. She went, "Do you want to know the sex?" I just went, "Yeah,
and told you.
yeah."
Happened with me.
It's going to be a boy.
That happened with me.
Great.
Yeah, happened with me.
At least then, you know, at that point, I'd had a girl already when Kenny was born. I wanted a boy. At least only one person would have saw the disappointment if it was a girl.
See,
Just the person scanning.
yeah, I had
Because
two
Kate
girls.
already knew I was going to be disappointed if it was a girl. It was going to be my last one, and I wanted a lad.
I hit
So-
the fucking roof. When,
As soon as I said it's a boy, I was like, fuck for that.
is that what you did?
I don't need
and cheered.
somebody to fucking pop a balloon with fucking blue
But it's nice.
shit coming out of it.
It's nice. It's
Why
like
is
it's no different to like engagement parties or christenings. It's just a little, you know.
Pointless as well.
It's a little. Oh, Mickey, come on.
What?
Did you have an engagement party?
No.
Did
I
you
didn't.
not?
No.
Did you not?
Fuck do you want an engagement party for?
You had a party, didn't you, before the wedding?
No.
Was it not you?
No. I'm fucking cheap cunt, mate. I asked her to marry me when we was having a party on New Year's Eve to avoid having a party because we'd done it all at that point then. We got married there. There's your engagement party at the same time.
Wow. I don't know. I'm torn on this because I think it can be nice.
No, it's like christenings. Fucking waste of time. 95%, 96%, I'd even go close to 99% of the people who get christened don't go to fucking church. What are you getting christened for, you dickhead? Why are you christening your kids when you don't go to church?
And probably not even religious.
Exactly. Why are you christening your kids?
But a gender reveal's different. It's nice. It's that time where you find out, but you let everybody else find out as well.
I don't think it is. I just think it's fucking stupid. And do you know what? There's nothing I like more is watching them on Facebook or fucking TikTok or whatever I'm scrolling through.
And they go wrong.
And he
Like
goes wrong.
loose the balloon.
Yeah.
No, it's gone.
It's amazing. I think it's fucking brilliant.
You see him and the kid grabs the balloon and misses it and it fucks off.
And it's gone in the air, and then they're all trying to chase it, and then nobody knows what the baby's going to be. It's like, either find out at your scan, or wait for the surprise. Like the first one, I waited.
I couldn't.
No.
I couldn't.
First one, I waited.
No. When I was with Emma, and Jade was the first one, and so it's a girl, right? I was like, oh, for fuck's sake, because every bloke wants a lad.
Yeah.
So when she was pregnant the second time, I thought, right, here we go.
Here we go. Good.
Girl. I was like, oh, for fuck's sake. Right? So then when I'm with Rachel, and she's pregnant, I'm like, let's go scan. I'm in there thinking, I'll go another fucking girl. I'd already convinced myself I was having another girl. I was like, and she went, you're having a boy. Fuck me,
Yes.
yeah, fucking.
Fuck for
Buzzing
that. I
like
can stop
fuck.
now.
Yeah, because I think you should know, because it's nice and you can plan the design of the bedroom and clothes. and
Yeah,
all that
I
kind
don't
of
mind
stuff.
knowing, but I don't need to invite a load of people I don't like around my house.
Don't invite people. You don't invite people you
Yeah,
do
but
like.
it's fucking. You always end up with family around.
Who's
around
wrote
that,
this
don't
in?
you?
What's her name? Is it a woman?
Yeah, Rachel from Birmingham. Yeah, Rachel. Rachel from
I
Birmingham.
thought this is normally a woman thing anyway, that women like to do this.
Rachel's got sense.
Is she trans?
Probably.
Rachel, were you born with a dick?
Was you? Did you have a wee leave before you?
Maybe
hated
she
gender
doesn't like
reveals?
gender reveal parties because she can't actually
Reveal her own gender.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
I got tears.
Bless her.
You can't reveal your own gender.
No, but I'm fully with her. Like
Oh.
I'm fully with her.
I don't know. That's not a bad thing. That's not like your dogs in prams or whatever. This is just a, it's a
Yeah,
celebration.
I suppose it's a bit of fun and a celebration, but it just ain't for me.
But does it deserve? My question is, does it deserve to go into the bin? It's not that bad of a thing, you know.
No.
It's not like your fucking parent and toddler thing.
That's ridiculous. I parked in one today.
It's not one of them. It's not.
Kate actually got out the side and went, "Do you want me to measure how far the door that opens?"
She said,
Yeah.
"My sister's funny."
I said, "Go on, measure it."
This, however, I don't think this is.
Not worthy.
It's not a big thing. You
No.
know, it can be nice. Like cyclists running red lights will never be nice.
Yeah.
Watching a dog in a pram is never going to be nice, even though I've never seen it.
Right. And well, I'll let you.
But this,
I'll let you choose then whether Rachel's gender
I
reveal
can,
goes
I
in
can
the bin.
see that, you know, it can be a nice day for people. Like, imagine like for, you know, you could have a member of family who's maybe not going to survive until the birth or whatever.
I'll tell you the problem then.
No,
is
it does, Mickey, right? I'm just saying.
If your fucking nan's going to die and not going to see the baby, what's the point in knowing if it's going to be a boy or not?
Because it could be nice. It can be a nice.
Could be the last celebration.
It could be a nice thing for a family, and you know, if it's there's a variety of reasons of why I can see this could be a nice thing.
I think you've got to be a close family to
Yeah,
have one of
but
them.
don't get me wrong. If I saw no good in it, I'd agree. Yeah, what's the fucking point in that, right?
I just think pointless.
Yeah, but this is the thing. You do, and I've agreed with you on several of your
Yeah, well,
getting your bins.
I think a lot of things are pointless, and that's the point of getting a bin. If I want to
This one,
give you an opportunity to put it in or not.
I'm not convinced that this is a get in the bin thing.
Okay.
Because of the fact that I can see the good in it and I can see the point of having it, and it's actually not something fucking stupid that does everybody's head in.
Mm.
So I personally don't think this one is good enough to get into the bin. I think Rachel needs to give her head a fucking
But
wobble.
I can't use my sound effect now.
That's the reason he wants to do it.
So I'm gonna have to do something different. So we'll play some nice music instead. So
Yeah,
it's
we'll
not in the
keep
bin.
No, I don't think this should. Purely on the basis of, I can understand what's the point, but I can also understand the point of what is the point. Yeah?
Sorry, Rachel. Wayne doesn't want to put it in the bin.
No. Fucking
So
weirdo.
that one's not going in the bin. But I've got one of my own anyway.
Oh, here we go. This will go in the bin. Go on.
Mate, if this don't go in the bin, you're a fucking freak,
Go on then.
right? People who cut sandwiches into fucking triangles.
You are such a child.
I'm a child. Fucking triangle sandwiches are for children.
Exactly. That's why people cut them into
I
triangles for
fucking-
children.
No, not
or-
for children. I don't mean for children. Mate, I went to a fucking calf. I don't know if I went.
Bullshit. You have not gone to a calf and have gave you a sandwich in triangles.
Mate,
No way.
a fucking
Not having
best.
it?
A fucking best, right? He's dying.
No way.
A fucking best, and it was on a lay-by.
You need to start bringing proof of this shit.
It was a
Because
calf.
I think you're making stuff up.
Fuck off. A calf on a lay-by, right? You know, one of them little fucking mobile huts they have
Yeah.
in lay-bys. Went in there, had a best. Got back in my cab. Opened the foil. Cut it into triangles. Not full, just triangle. A best. I just cut sausage fucking diagonally. It was horrific.
From corner to corner. I'm trying
Corner to corner, so you're holding it. You had a sandwich earlier from fucking Tesco?
I like that.
Yeah, like that for a best. Like you've just you've had a meal deal from Tesco,
but
a best.
Okay, but
fuck off.
you don't agree with pack sandwiches then in packets like in triangles?
I don't like them triangles, man.
Because when you said triangle sandwiches,
Everything
I'm looking
falls
at like
off the
platters
end.
that
You
kids
hold
have.
it
and
and it
stuff.
all fucking falls off the end. I like it, cut into rectangles. Cut them in rectangles, and you hold in the same amount.
See,
in
you
your hands,
fucked it
both
now
sides.
because I was on your side. Because I'm looking at triangles as like a kids' party thing that you have at like buffets
Or
and
even
stuff.
a buffet, yeah, you do get them there. Where I mean, even them are shit, but at least they're cut, that extra cut. So when you hold the bottom, it's like a samosa in it.
Yeah,
You can still eat it equally.
you have not had a best in a
A
fucking,
fucking
triangle.
best cut in a triangle, and I was devastated. Tomatoes falling off on me and everything.
You've got to start taking pictures of this to show me.
Oh, well, I will. I'll start taking them, put them on there. Fucking honestly.
Because what you need to do is then whack the picture up. Of the
Yeah,
clip
we'll put
on
them
this.
on a Patreon and that. But yeah, don't know, man. It's
I was on your side, and I was like, "Yeah, I'll do a grist."
just don't.
But then you
nah.
just pumped in my head. But all sandwiches in petrol stations and
Yeah, they're all done. Why do they do them triangles?
no, because you can do them in squares. Because I like to have the pastrami salami stuff on
Surely
it.
it's harder to make a box for a fucking triangle sandwich than it is to make one for the square one. So the rectangles, rectangular sandwich.
What's the box got to do? Is this the same?
No, it's a different shape, isn't it? It's a fucking triangle.
But it's not going to be harder to make the box.
No, I'm not. I'm not having it, man. Fucking.
I was with you.
Triangle sandwiches are just for fucking sandwich nonsense, man.
I was with you,
I ain't having it.
and I was like, "Yeah, this is a good one." Until I thought about packed sandwiches in supermarkets and stuff, and I'm thinking, well, is it such a big deal now? If you'd never said that to me, I'd have been on side with you over the fact that I'm thinking someone's cooking.
I'll tell you what to do then.
Triangles.
I'll tell you what to do. Next time you get to the calf, ask them for a sausage, egg, and mushroom or a best. And when they're doing it, say, "Can you cut it triangular?"
No, because I'll probably
No,
cut it into four.
No, don't just tell them. Corner to corner, one cut, corner to corner, and see if you can eat it. Absolute fucking mess. And that's just put me off all triangle sandwiches. I don't want triangle sandwiches. Keep your foot unless it's fucking salmon and cucumber at a wedding.
Oh yeah,
I don't
But
want
again,
triangle
But
sandwiches.
why is there coming triangles again there? I don't get that.
I don't
Why
know.
can't you cut his fucking sandwich in half? It's because you're trying to get more for
I
your
think
money.
it's more for display.
Fuck off. It's a fucking shit buffet with vol au vents and fucking cheese and fucking pineapple on a stick.
Yeah, but it's display purposes. You cut your triangles. You stand them up, didn't you, in a big long line? What
So
you
why
gonna do?
can't
What
you
you
just-
gonna do with squares? You'd have
Same?
No, you'd have to stack them.
Cross side, like that, in a row.
You'd have to stack them, but it wouldn't go like that. There'd be half missing. You'd only have the corner, wouldn't you?
No,
Of course you would if you're cutting them in squares.
no.
You cut in twice.
You'd have
You'd have corners missing.
crust, and crust.
No, you wouldn't.
So you'd put it down, and then another
Yeah, but
one
that's
next to it,
half a
next to it,
sandwich,
next
not
to it,
quarter.
next to it. Why have you got to cut into quarters?
So you can eat it easier. Triangle sandwiches in quarters, you just hold the crust and you can eat the lot.
So you're saying triangles are easy to eat?
In quarters.
Right.
Not in fucking halves.
No.
Do it in halves. I mean, honestly, you think I challenge you to do it. Get a best and ask them cut it corner to corner.
You just said they're easy to
Watch
eat.
the best. Yeah, the quarters.
But why they cut them into quarters? Why do you need to? Do you know why? So you look like you're getting more for
Display?
your...
I just told
it's
you.
not. It's a cost thing. So they're thinking, right, if I can make 4 small sandwiches out of 1 big sandwich,
Yeah.
I can charge for that. So you look like you're getting more for your money.
Suppose, but that's a neater display as well.
So now you're justifying triangle sandwiches.
No, quarters.
But they're still triangle.
Yeah, but they're fucking tiny. I'm on about when you cut corner to corner.
No, but triangle is
Fuck off.
triangle. Triangle to... You just said triangle sandwiches. I went to the ones you're talking about.
Yeah, the buffets.
Yeah. Right. That's what I went to.
Okay.
But you can't just pick and choose. Well, them triangle sandwiches are okay. Them triangle sandwiches are not. It's either all or nothing.
Well, all then.
I
All just to
knew you were going to say
just
that.
to avoid people doing cook sandwiches that way because they're horrific.
I don't believe you had the best in the triangle
Mate,
sandwich.
when you make a best, yeah, you put the sausages on, you put it that way, you put the bacon on top, you put your egg on, put your tomato on, put your top on, you cut it, and the sausage is all in line with your bread. What happens when you cut it that way? You pick the bread up and your fucking sausage falls down there, fucking tomatoes on the floor, fucking eggs all on my gear stick. Not having it, man.
Would you have your best on 3 bread?
No.
Yes, too much for me. That would they use 3 pieces.
The
of
extra
bread.
bread's too much, man.
Too much. Just keep 2 breads.
I know
Nice
that
and
in the
simple.
comments you're going to go, extra bread too much for you, you fat cunt. But it is. I only like 2 slices. And
Oh, I want to take some, eh?
I don't like it on thick bread either, you know, when they do the doorstep.
Yeah,
I don't like it on that. I just
No.
like 2 slices of thick bread.
yeah.
That's it.
So you want it all? I'll give you that because of this. I don't agree with the fucking small ones.
Yeah.
I don't agree with the small ones at all.
So you're only in the bin?
I'll let you
Could
put
we
it
go
in
to
the
bin?
You were close because you did say the Tesco sandwich. I thought always rock the boat here.
Again, Is it because they get less filling on them? Because they don't, and then pack sandwiches.
There's loads on that prawn sandwich.
Was there?
Yeah.
So normally, on them corners, you bite twice before you eat a filling. You do. You think you do? Your first bite's just fucking bread. You probably don't even get any butter. What we're saying?
I'll let you have that one.
So
That'll go in.
triangle sandwiches.
Yeah.
Triangle sandwiches. In the fucking bin.
Talking about food, I forgot to mention something earlier. Do you remember when we went to Spain?
Yes.
And do you remember what you tried to give me to eat?
No. Unless it's paella or calamari.
Paella.
Yeah.
I had it for the first time in Gran Canaria.
Properly done.
Properly done.
How nice is he?
Fucking unreal.
You dickhead.
Unreal.
What a sap.
But do you know what it was?
Have you had the one with the black dye?
What?
The black dye. Black paella.
No.
No. Try that next.
So, paella always put me off because they burn the bottom.
Mm.
I'm thinking, I don't want burnt bits. I had this with, there was little clam things.
Yeah. Bit of squid.
Mussels,
squid.
prawns. But in these, there were like shrimp
Yeah.
and prawns.
Yeah, king prawns and then little prawns.
And then we also had meat in it as well.
Yeah.
So there was Spanish sausage.
Chizero.
Chizero.
Yeah. Don't like it.
Chorizo.
Is that it? Yeah.
Chorizo.
Yeah, I don't like it.
And there was chicken in it as well.
Yeah.
And I thought, fuck it. Really nice.
My paella's ace.
You told me, but I remember you telling me in Spain, try it, it's really nice. I'm like, nah, it's not for me, man. I don't like the look of that. It's fishy as fuck.
Yeah.
And I think after all the putting I've had, I'd like paella.
Well, you'd think so. With a fucking fish.
Yeah, I forgot to tell you, I've had paella for the first time, and at the tender age of 27.
Fucking paella.
Right.
We've been to Spain how many times and never had paella?
I've been to Spain loads.
You're going to do your dilemma?
Yeah, I've had an email from a local lad. And when I say local, I mean more local than Rachel.
Fuck off. She's Birmingham.
Yeah, let me bring the email before the email. Okay, 1 second. Sorry, I should have done this while I was waiting for you. Right. Where are we? There we are. Here we go.
Come on.
What is in my emails? Wait a minute. I don't know why. He always does this to me. Puts me on the spot. Here we go.
We'll be
Right.
fucking prepared.
So this guy's from Dudley.
Oh,
Right. And I actually thought when I first saw the name, it's a DJ that we know.
really?
Because his name's Callum.
Okay.
But it wasn't that Callum.
Okay.
Right? So, I'm not going to tell you how he put Highway in the title. I'm just going to read out what he put it.
Go on then.
All right, Wayne. Met this girl online, we hit it off. So he met her on Facebook.
Yeah.
Right? Had amazing sex and fun dates.
Okay.
Right?
Sounds fun.
Kind of makes sense for a Dudley girl.
Yeah. Bag of chips.
Battered chips.
Yeah.
Battered chips and a blowjob.
Bag of chips and a blowy behind a
Fucking
pie
wall
factory.
up. Way, wedge.
Have that.
Right? After 2 weeks, she sent me a picture of a fresh
Funny.
tattoo.
Fuck off.
Right? Of his name across her hip. Right?
After 2 weeks.
After 2 weeks. I didn't even know what to say. She said it was a symbol of connection. Now I'm terrified. It's only been a couple of dates, and she's branded herself like a racehorse. We probably shouldn't have fucking rid her like one.
No, don't help, does he?
Is she just passionate, or is this love bombing madness that deserves a direct ticket to Psychoville?
One thing I will say is she must be getting some fucking good cock.
Good dick. Getting it. You must
She
be balls
must
deep.
be getting some good fucking length off him.
You must have a good dick, good tongue,
Some
good hands.
birds fucking tattooing your name on her after fucking 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Fuck me, I've been with my missus nearly 15 years and she won't even have it done.
Have you got Kate's name on you?
Nah.
I haven't got no one's name on me. Oh, sorry, I got my granddad put it in when he died.
I got my granddad's on there.
Yeah.
When he
That's
died.
the only thing I got. None of my kids, no names, nothing.
2 weeks and a tattoo.
He's done some spectacular shit to her.
Mate, he's bummed her and
He's
everything,
a
man.
wizard.
Literally, tongue game,
But I think the question
Bummed her.
is,
lengthed her, fucking donkey punched her,
stuck his fingers like a bowling ball.
fucking beads in her ass, pulled them out, put them up his.
Why you been like that now?
So just referencing an old show.
I think the question is not what he's done, but it's what she's done.
I think that's horrific.
Is it such a big deal though?
Yeah.
Because she can just get lasered off.
Well, she probably can, but
I suppose the question is, where does he see this going
if
with
he's
her?
only if he's only known her a fucking few weeks, I can't imagine.
But
I can't
all right.
imagine. I can't imagine that she's told him, "I love you," or he's told her, "I love you," and she's fucking inking his name on her.
But he's not been clear here. He's put, I met this girl online. Now, he may be talking to her for like a month or two.
Oh, that makes it fucking. that makes it all right then. That makes it all right then. Fucking
But
sound.
that's better than 2 weeks. He's been fucking her for 2 weeks, right? Giving her a right fucking scene.
It's got mate. His fucking dick's as big as your table. If her's fucking tattooing her name on it, either that or don't know, man. She must be having the fucking time of her life. She's got to be.
I wonder how old they
2
are.
weeks.
And here as well on the hip. It is like on the front of a hip here.
I think it's comical.
I don't know how to react to this.
What was his name? Callum.
Callum. Yeah, 'cause
Fucking run.
I thought it was Callum Crowley.
Mate. Yeah, I know who you're on
I
about.
thought it was Callum Crowley, so I thought, nah, it's definitely not Callum. And then I
Mate,
saw the email, it's not.
Run, Callum. Run. Fucking run.
Or hang on, or talk to her.
Talk to her and say, what? Why are you putting my fucking name on
But-
you after 2
no, but,
weeks?
he may really be into her.
Nah, he's already said in the bottom of it, what was it? Run to Psychoville.
No, he said, is she passionate? Which she could be, Michael.
2 weeks.
She could be,
She's had a lamp for 2 weeks and she's fucking...
right? But she could be. She could
Nah.
see herself with you. Don't know,
Yeah, but you still wouldn't do it after 2 weeks.
right?
Probably, you know what? 2 years when you've fucking gone through the motions and then, you know, 2 years you might be talking about, oh, shall we move in? Shall we have kids? Shall we get married? Yeah, maybe then. 2 weeks. Mate, I bet he don't even know what a favourite food is. I bet he knows fuck all about her.
Yeah.
Run, man, Callum. Run. Like I
It
did,
is a bit weird.
like I did in the pub on that fucking spud date.
It
Fucking run.
is a bit weird that
It's
she don't have to
strange
do
as
it.
fuck.
However, it's not that much of a big deal. It's only a
That's
tattoo,
strange, man.
right? But it's not that of a big deal.
It
right?
is.
It's not. It's only a tattoo, and it's hidden away. It's not.
It's on a
Ma-
hip there.
Right.
Wears a crop top. Everyone knows fucking
But
Callum.
my point. It's not a huge deal.
I don't know, man.
See, if it doesn't work, she can get lasered off.
If a bird had my name on her after 2 weeks, I'd be scared.
Of what?
What are you going to do 4 weeks?
I've had people tattoo my name on their body, and I'm not even with them.
But if you do that after 2 weeks, what about 4 weeks? What about fucking 8 weeks? What you going to do then? Mate, she's a fucking bunny boiler, man.
There is that. I think
Definitely.
you need to look at what she's like as a person.
I tell you that woman there. Where's he from? Dudley. She's definitely a Tipton bird.
Oh,
And
100%.
And she'll be the kind of bird who gets jealous of the bloke's mom.
Please make that into the clip that we post.
I swear. Type of bird who'd be jealous of his mom having a
Called
relationship with his mom. Honestly, I bet she's got fucking earrings that big.
Pat Butcher.
Pat Butcher earrings, fucking Ugg boots that are fucking worn out and
From Bescott
all the
Market.
sides fucking missing on them.
And the back
one
of
of
the
them.
flat.
And a fucking North Face jacket.
Loves the Prosecco.
Definitely.
No, Lambrini.
Yes, yeah, Lambrini.
Lambrini and Sterling Fag.
Nah, Polish fags. Fucking Polish fags hers on, mate. Nah, that'd scare the shit out of me.
I don't think it's that big of a big deal. Right, all right. It's
Come on.
no, it's strange. It's weird, but it's
All
not
right.
that much of an issue. It's not like
You
she's asking-
you got 2 daughters.
You can't even say that.
No, I can.
You can't.
You got 2 daughters.
You can't.
You got 2 daughters, right? Jade phones you up tonight. I know she's got a fella now. Let's say she's single. Jade phones you up and go, Dad, I'm going on a date tonight. All right, yeah, enjoy yourself. You know, you want 20 quid to go out with or whatever. 2 weeks later, she comes home and she's got fucking Damien down the side. How would you react?
Don't go there with me.
How would you react?
You know exactly how I'd react.
Yeah, you'd fucking say, "What are you doing, you stupid little cunt?" That's exactly how
I'd
you'd
laser
react.
it off with matches.
You'd just be like, "What the fuck?"
But what I'm saying is, compared to things like asking to move in together or something like that, it's not a big deal. It's not that. But don't get me wrong, it's weird. It is strange. I agree with you.
It's an indication of how it's going to go. Way too fast. Fucking see you later, bab. The only fucking thing I want to see now is the back of your fucking head as you're walking out. Bye. Take your fucking tattoo. Take your tattoo down the clinic and get it fucking lasered off.
She could be. They could be young and naive.
Get out of there.
You haven't took that into account either.
Don't matter, man. It's fucking weird. It's weird.
Well, we're talking on this one, mate. I'm trying to see like
give him some advice on what he should do.
Well, I'm trying to say
my only advice is fucking run.
No, I don't think he should run. What if he really likes her?
Well, it might work out for him then, but
yeah.
She's doing that after 2 weeks. I'd be a bit fucking worried about what she's going to do.
Bottom line
the week
is
after.
that is strange that she's done that after 2 weeks. That is 2 weeks doing that is really weird. However,
yeah,
right. Don't overreact and be like you need to get a psychoville and all this kind of stuff. Right? You need to look at how you've been in those 2 weeks and how you were online before. You know, if she's local, if she's a Tipton bird and you're from Sedgley or whatever, or even close to each other, you're bound to know people who know her. Your friends will know her friends, or you'll have friends in common. Just find out a little bit about her.
Still got to know them on a personal level.
But
it's all right, your mate knowing her, or your fucking mate's
Mickey,
bird
she
knowing
could
her.
be young and naive. Let's not. She may think it's like innocent, cool thing to do, without realizing, that is actually a bit fucking weird.
Scary for me.
But people are like that. But to us, right, some of the things the kids do these days, I'm thinking, why the fuck would you even contemplate doing that? But to them, it's just like, yeah, whatever.
Don't know.
So I don't think you should react and be like, oh, fuck that, I'm running. But I think you should just, before you make the decision, just do a bit of due diligence on her. Because everybody was like, oh, yeah, she's class, but she's ditzy or she's a bit blah, blah, blah. And you think, oh, well, typical, gullible fucking girl. And you can oversee that then. Or you can say to her, look, get lasered off.
Get it lasered off.
That's my advice.
And then as soon as you see it lasered off, tell her to fuck off.
Mickey's advice is run. My advice is don't jump the gun. Don't think it's that bad of a thing, even though it is incredibly fucking weird. And just part of me is saying, fuck that, get out of there. I'm trying to be like,
you're trying to play devil's advocate?
I'm trying to be nice. I'm trying to see, because there are silly little girls out there. There's silly fucking
but
lads.
if she's a silly little girl, you don't want her anyway?
No, but there's lads who think they're gangster and all this kind of stuff. Everyone can have this certain persona or be the way they are without actually understanding what life is about, right? She could just be that ditzy girl who really likes him, whatever.
I'd have to smash
She
him
could
up.
be an absolute fucking psychopath as well, by the way.
That's what I'm thinking. It's psychopathic.
So we've got different views on this, me and Mickey. So I suppose the bottom line is, bro, it's just down to you. How you actually feel about it. If you think that's too weird for me to handle. And then would you like her? And do you see yourself being with her?
Fucking hell.
Yeah. Okay.
If you sent, mate, I think if you sent me the picture, I'd block her.
That's my advice.
Go away, man. You fucking weird.
Let's get onto your naughty step one.
I'll do some naughty stuff.
Let's get onto this naughty step. Sorry, Callum, but I'm trying to if there's good sex going on and she's nice, don't ruin it.
He's
over
just
a
trying to be
tattoo.
nice, man. If he says what he's really thinking, it would be fucking run. And I think other people listening to this.
Has she got your full name or just Callum? If it's just Callum, who gives a fuck?
Yeah, that'll probably be a next fella anyway. If you're from Dudley, because every cunt's called Callum. In fact, he probably ain't even your name.
Yeah.
It's probably the last bloke's name.
The Callum before you.
They're all fucking Callum and Kieran, aren't they, around Dudley?
Yeah.
Right, should we do naughty step?
Yeah, man.
Right, let's do naughty step then. Say a little bit of a read, but I quite like this one. Hence why I picked this one out of the emails. Subject. The friend with benefits fail.
Oh, God.
And it says, all right, lads, Sarah from Chesterfield here. Where's Chesterfield?
Just outside Derby, at the top. So you go into the M1.
Okay,
Yeah.
Mansfield, Derby.
So you enter towards the M1,
Yeah.
up the A38, swing a left towards Sheffield.
Only drive as
on the
far
left.
as Derby.
Yeah,
Right.
so it's just north of Derby.
All right, lads, Sarah from Chesterfield here. Loving the podcast. Keep up the good work.
Thanks.
Cheers, Sarah. So I slept with a friend. We'll call him Jack. You know the type. Always a bit of flirtation, a few late night memes, one too many drinks, and then suddenly we're playing naked twister in between my sheets. I'm not going to lie, the sex was hot. We'd been dancing around it for ages, and when it finally happened, it was all hands, teeth, and sweaty limbs. He was very enthusiastic, but there was a bit of a jackhammer rhythm situation going on. All speed, no groove. I spent a lot of time faking appreciation while trying not to get winded by his thrusting pelvis. The next morning, I messaged the girls in what I thought was our WhatsApp group chat with a bit of a rundown. Not malicious, just honest gossip like, slept with Jack, great body, loads of enthusiasm, technique weren't the best. Let's just say he bangs like a barn door. In a storm. Then to my horror, I realised I'd fucked up.
She said to Jack.
I realised I'd shared...
Please tell me she said to Jack.
I realised I'd shared the message to the wrong group. I shared the message to a group in which he's in.
Ah, okay.
He's
So now all
since-
his mates in.
He's since left me on red and ghosted me. Have I got a lifetime membership on the naughty step, or is Jack being a bellend?
I think the fact that he was banging you so hard and stuff, he was trying to prove a point. Any guy who just fucking smashes away like this, right? He's
The
not. They're
First
trying
time you shag a bird, you want to impress.
No, but you don't try and prove a point. It's not impressive.
No, not proving a point, just impressing.
No, so impressing is you've got to do everything to her.
You know, it's like, it's first impressions, isn't it? So
right?
if you give her a good smashing the first time, like when I smashed your sister the first time, she wanted to marry me.
When I smashed her the first time, she wanted to marry me.
Weirdo. But yeah, you put that, you put the effort in, didn't you? First time.
Yeah, but you don't.
'Cause you
You
want
put,
it to
but-
be-
No, but you put the effort on her. It's not all about bam, 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 bam,
I
bam,
ain't saying that's what I mean, but you put the effort in on the situation.
So he-
I don't
to
just
me,
mean he's putting the effort in so he can shoot his
He
load.
was trying to prove a point. Trust me, I know.
But they're trying to prove a point that he can break a pelvis.
He was just trying to be like, yeah, look at me.
Look how hard I can bang
Well,
you.
he should have focused on her, right? Bit of muff diving.
Well,
yeah.
she said the sex was hot until he got to the jackhammer
We
stuff.
didn't need to do the jackhammering.
He's got no technique.
But
Technique weren't the
also,
best.
she should have fucking piped and said, listen,
Slow the fuck
calm
down,
your ass
bro.
down. Because that's the key thing in sex. Is telling each other what you like and what you don't like. And a lot of
Yeah.
people don't do that these days. Like, if he's down there and he's fucking, she enjoys it, say, oh yeah, tell him, keep doing that.
Mhm.
If you don't like it, nah, go back to what you were doing before.
Yeah.
You know, I had a girl before, I said, do you want to fuck you in dogging? She went mad. I'm not a fucking dog. Why do you want you to fuck me like a dog?
Do you know?
She didn't like doggy at all.
Do you know doggy's the natural position for humans?
Maybe.
It is.
Oh.
Missionary only came out like fucking
Came out.
a few hundred years ago.
Like he got released.
Serious? No, honestly, I was listening to something the other day, and there was like it weren't the first position humans had
It
sex in. It was
came
doggy.
out.
Yeah, it only come out a few.
Guess what's happening in 2 weeks? Got a big announcement.
It's coming out.
Oh, God.
Yeah, it's missionary's only a few hundred years old apparently,
Wow.
and then the natural position for humans was doggy.
Well, she's a dickhead for sending that in a fucking group chat to her friends or not. You don't do that.
Yeah, but it's saying like we've never fucking done something like that ourselves, is it?
No, I don't post what I'm fucking doing to fucking friends in chats and stuff.
What, to a
That's
mate?
no, it's my personal life.
Yeah, but her mates obviously knew she was going to get jiggy with Jack, and then they give him the rundown, don't they?
So why do
Do
you
you
want to
talk to you know, like on a personal? Do you talk to like your mates about it, even your best mates? Because I don't.
No. I never talk about
I
myself
always,
to anyone.
that's between me and her. I mean, I have a joke about it and stuff like that, but
No.
I wouldn't go to my mate and go, "Well, I want to try this with my missus. What do you think?"
No. I just fucking try.
I never mess about and yeah.
Just do it. No,
What you saying,
I'm,
bub?
I'm not into that talking about my personal life. And also, I like to keep my personal life fucking personal.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? There's a lot that I do that I don't put out there for people to see because I like to have that life.
Yeah.
But that is an awkward one for you to deal with.
It's awkward because
She needs to go on the naughty step. 100% because she's
but
talking a business.
Isn't she like bragging it
You
Oh,
bitch.
Shag
No,
Jack.
no, but she's a bitch.
But she's Shag Jack.
Yeah, but she's a bitch.
But she was just saying it was sound, but it was a bit too
So why she got to run him down?
smash, smash, smash. But if that was the truth,
But why's she telling people?
but she thought she's telling the mates in a WhatsApp
But
group.
what the fuck's it got to do with her friends?
Bitches talk about that shit, don't they?
Exactly.
That's what they do. Talk to each other.
So I
about
get
shit
it.
like that.
But what she should have done was,
Fucking
one, not told
tampons
anyone.
and shit like that as well.
She shouldn't have told anyone. And she should have actually spoke to him during it.
Yeah, she should have just said to him, lad, slow down a touch, man.
Because now he thinks, one, she's talking my business.
And two, I fucked too hard.
Yeah.
And I haven't pleased her.
Well, yeah.
But at least, hang on, she didn't. No, she didn't. She didn't say in the message that. What did you say a bit earlier up? Faking appreciation. That's what I was after. Yeah, she didn't. She didn't say that in the message to the girls, but she just said he's bangs like a barn door.
She
in the
shouldn't have
store.
told anybody.
Yeah, because it's her business.
It's her business. It's her purse. That's
But girls
personal
do
stuff.
that.
Yeah, the girls talk about stuff.
Girls do
Like
that.
they might say, like, "Oh, Jackie's got a big dick" or something like that.
Yeah.
Or, "Oh, I finally slept with Jack." Then that's fair enough. But going into detail and be like, "Oh, he fucks like a jackhammer."
Yeah, but have you never shagged a bird and gone, mate, to one of your mates, she was unbelievable.
No,
Why?
it's not their business.
Yeah, but it's one of them, any.
No, no,
I don't know.
no. I've said to my friends, like, I've been with her, or I've been with her.
Yeah.
But that's as far as that conversation would go.
Yeah. I've never really delved into detail, but yeah, similar really. It's like, yeah, I'll bang that, but I ain't going to tell you what I did to her.
Exactly. So she's out of order. And I'm more understanding and being nice. But I think that's wrong.
Okay, so is Jack being a bell end ghosted her?
Yeah, of course. You prick. Man up.
Yeah, man up and get some rhythm, Jack. Jack, get the rhythm going,
He
man.
should still man up and talk to her.
Get some rhythm going. He needs to learn that fucking, what's that, Candy? The Candy track where they all do the dance.
No idea.
You don't know it?
No.
You'll have to get Daniel Murray on the phone.
Mo.
He'll know it.
Maureen.
Maureen Murray. Get him and
He needs to, leaving a girl on red.
get him to teach you about Candy.
But if you look on the flip side of things, did he talk to her before she posted it in that group? Maybe he just wanted to bang her and get it done with.
Maybe
That's all
he
he
just
wanted.
fucked you and left you anyway. So
It's a karma, bitch.
yeah, fuck you.
Yeah.
So what you're saying there's definitely getting unnoticed there.
100%.
Yeah,
I think.
I'm gonna get a naughty step jingle done.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, get a little.
People walking up steps or something.
No, I'm gonna get a little jingle done. Don't know what it's gonna be yet though, but we'll get one so we can go naughty step, bitch. Go on then. So
You know what you need?
what was her name?
Lick him up, lick him up.
Sarah, weren't it? Sarah from Chesterfield.
Yeah.
Yeah, have a word with yourself a little bit there, man. Probably best not to talk shit about your fucking sex life to your mates. Because there's that fucking chance you'll post it in the wrong group. Like a fucking bellend.
And then you realise you got used.
As
that
he-
backfired.
Yeah. As he just used you and fucking
Proper.
fucked you off.
Yeah.
Yeah, that could be an option. So, Sarah, either way, you're on the naughty step. Or unlucky, Jack banged you and fucked you off.
Try and call him. He said, leaving you on red. Have some fucking bollocks about you. Call him.
Yep. Definitely do that. Anything else you want to add, Wayne?
Or
Or are we?
what's to her?
No. To the show. We've done enough of her. She's on naughty step. And she's been fucking banged and used.
I don't know.
Anything else you want to add? Or
I
are we
think.
done? While Wayne's thinking, I'm going to tell you about the Patreon. Get over to the Patreon app, patreon.com/the Ranting and Raving Pod. The Patreon shows will be going up pretty soon. Even if you don't want to subscribe on there, you can actually follow and get all the shows on Patreon.
Not all the
On the-
shows.
Yeah, all the shows go on Patreon. The subscribers see the shows that are behind the paywall. They'll see the Patreon ones.
So you can't see all the shows. You can see all the non-Patreon shows. That's what I mean.
Yeah, you see all the shows.
So they can see the Patreon ones that we do.
No, all the shows go on Patreon,
Yeah.
but the Patreon exclusives are behind the paywall.
Right. So basically, we do.
So all the
more.
public shows go on there.
Yeah.
So you can just sign up and watch public shows. If you want the Patreon shows, it's going to cost you £3 a month,
Which is fuck all.
which is less than a cup of coffee, man.
And it's a bit
It
leery.
supports us.
It's a bit
you know,
leery on there.
And it's, we are going to, like I say, they're going a little bit deeper on there.
What's the date today?
I don't know. We
we
don't,
can
say,
talk
we
about that
don't
then.
say dates on shows because we don't know when they're going to go out.
So
So
when can we
fuck
talk
off.
about Dubai and Usk next Saturday?
Who?
Dubai and Usk are fighting next Saturday.
Yeah, next Saturday. We'll talk about it when they've had a scrap. Usyk.
So we'll talk about the Usyk fight next week.
Who's going to win?
I'm all for it.
Dubai done him before, man.
Yeah, with the body shot.
And that fucking body shot the geezer was wearing his fucking shorts to his nipples,
yeah,
man.
I'm with
It
you.
was
Yeah,
fucking
Dubai
up
did.
here.
It depends how Dubai goes into
Fucking
it.
load of
Dubai
bollocks.
needs to pressure him non-stop.
It'd be a bit of a mad one if he won it though, and then become fucking world champ.
He needs to constantly be on him and pressure him. And
Otherwise,
don't give him no
that's
time.
what he's going to do to him.
He's going to time him out. He's got to get in there at him.
Right, let's not talk about it because this might go out after the fight, which will fucking sound a bit stupid. Dubai won. Dubai.
Well done, Usyk.
Yeah, we'll edit one of them out. Twat.
No, I'm done. It's been great as always. Today's been a great show. I've enjoyed today.
Yep.
As even though it's fucking red hot.
Roasted in here. That's why
Sweating.
I'm fucking eager to go, man, because I'm sweating. Like,
Yeah, sweating.
fucking feel like an ice cream.
Been good to see you all.
Yep. Socials. The Ranting and Raving Pod is all our handles for all our socials. Facebook, Insta.
Get on them. Just sign up
TikTok.
to them. Just get on TikTok, Facebook. The lot.
Patreon.
Just follow them. No harm. You don't do anything. You know, just
And
I'd love your support.
if you do want to email in for getting the bins or dilemmas or naughty steps, it's the Ranting and Raving Pod at gmail.com.
Why are you looking at me?
I'm looking at you because fucking, I know you probably still don't know me.
I don't remember it. I thought, yeah, I'm going to try and throw him off.
Go on, do it.
The Ranting and Raving Pod at gmail.com.
Okay.
Yeah.
Email over. Get your emails over. We'll give you a shout.
Don't forget the start of the show. We asked some questions about, you know, the kids kind of things back in they wouldn't see. Please comment on them. We need more interaction. We're at the early stages. We want to have people involved. Get your comments in. Get your friends comments in. Tell everybody, you know, if you got something, come and share it with these guys. They may give you a shout out. And we will give you a shout out. We will get to that point where we will see someone and say, well, you know, I'll bring up the old video. Remember this one, Mickey? Sarah Smith said this. Darren Jones said this.
Any
da, 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 da.
questions that you want us to answer as well? Fire some
Yeah.
questions over. We might discuss them as a topic.
We
or,
might just do a show of.
you know, even if you say, what do you think of this? We might do a little fucking
You know,
segment on that.
we have a structure the way we do the show, but there's nothing stopping us one day saying, fuck
Chucking
it.
something else in.
Let's just forget that. Let's just spend the whole day going over old videos and reading comments and stuff about people and things that they've read to us or whatever.
Yeah.
And having a full interaction day.
Yep.
And at some point, when can we go? Is it live on Patreon we can go on?
No, we'll go. It won't be Patreon. We go live.
We're going to do the casual live show. Remember, we did talk about it. I can't remember how we were going to do it. We will do.
Yeah, we'll do a couple of live shows.
occasional live
They're
ones.
not going to be regular, but they'll be
Yeah,
all right.
once every 6 months or
We'll
something.
interact with you on there.
But then that's full on. Yeah, we'll have a good time with that. All right.
Right, that's it. I'm all done.
I'm all done as well.
Sound.
Thank you very much.
See you next time.
Fucking walls thing stayed on. Yes.
Yeah, that fell off, man.
Keeps falling
When I
off.
come to the studio, it fell off. I was hoping it was going to fall off halfway through the show. Would have been
Come on, Wolves!
fucking great. Right, see you later.
Au
Bye.
revoir.